in the garden. I am in Italy. I'm visiting my family here, and I had a few thoughts that I wanted to share with you. Last year, I was completely energy drained because I was on my computers pretty much every single day. And at some point, I realized that everything that I used to do, pretty much everything, was bringing me back on my phone all the time. So in the morning, for example, I would wake up and I would grab my phone, maybe as a reflection of a little bit of anxiety that I had because the day was starting and I had things to do, or even because I didn't know what to do. So anything was reflecting into searching on the screen, on my phone, the information or the inspiration or anything that I needed for that specific circumstance. And so I started to think of ways that could actually bring me back to have quality time. And the first way to create quality time for myself was going into nature. Going into nature would make my energy really flow. Because I guess nature has the same rhythm that we had when we were born in a way, which is a very much calmer and yes, much harmonious rhythm in life. When I'm in nature, I could find, for example, a flower or something that has a funny shape or an interesting shape, and this flower would spark inspiration in me, would spark the idea or the imagination, and I would go back home and take this little flower that I found and start to draw something, start to use my hands. And this is the second way that I would create quality time for myself, using my hands. So sketching something out of nature so that I can start imagining and really express my imagination this way. And the third way is to read. I usually curate a list of books, physical books that I want to read during my weeks and months. And I put one of these books in my handbag. So when I am bored, when I am, for example, waiting at the doctor's or on a bus or on a train, rather than pulling out my phone, I would pull out my book and read my book. So I wanted to share this with you. These are my 3 ways to create quality time. It's very important to intentionally create quality time for yourself, because we live in an age where things naturally go towards digital, towards very different direction. So if we don't intentionally balance our digital life with a life that feels calmer, then we live in a very unbalanced way and we would feel it. So these are my 3 ways. I hope they're a little bit helpful for you, and I will see you next time. Enjoy your days.